All right, I'm back. I I had the cap a little bit loose. You got to really crank those things down because it's such a small font, you lose your pressure pretty quick. So that's what happened there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick the coffee on there. Let's get that coffee going. So I've got some of this African mountain coffee right here. It's from Africa. All right, we're going to leave that. I'll bring it back. This thing, let's check on it. So I sprayed the whole thing down with oven cleaner. Now we're going to sand this thing down later and repaint it and all that. For now, I just want to get it sanitary. It's just like a car engine, you know. Every time I got a new used car, if I have one, at least in the past years, first thing I do is I not only wash and detail it out, but I power wash the engine and the undercarriage. So you got something sanitary to work with. You can see what's going on. That's the same thing. You've got oil leaks and grease and stuff. So that's where we're at. So in a little bit I'm going to wash this thing off, and then we're going to light it up. And I got some Spam to cook, and I got a few pancakes going. That's what we're going to do. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so our coffee is brewing. Got this thing cleaned up. At least it's sanitary. It's a really nice design. I tell you, they've done a great job with these things over the years. You have a good design, you pretty much keep it the same. Slight variations. Let's put some gas in here. Sorry. Gotta get some more fuel on my last can, or else I'm gonna be using pump gas. Considering how dirty this thing was, giving it a cleanup with some fix that right there with some oven cleaner really just makes a difference. All right, so I'm going to try to hold this here. It doesn't move too much. Seems like this might have, the pump was working just fine. Ah, darn it. All right. Trying to do everything one-handed here. So this thing is doing good. This Feather 400s, anything with a small font, it's absolutely imperative that you have no leaks in the gas cap. Absolutely imperative. It's just not going to run. It's going to run out of oomph really quick. And I think a lot of these people give up on them. They can't figure out why. I pump it up and I light it, and it's like in just a minute it's like it doesn't work anymore. And I think they just don't realize it's such a small font. It doesn't have the capacity to handle any leaks. You have to be literally in tip-top performance in order for it to work, or else it's not going to work. All right, here we go. I'm going to hit this up with a bigger torch, to really dry things out, and then I'm going to light it. I'll bring you back in a minute. So our African coffee, I forgot to clean this thing out. It was sitting on the stove, so I had to wash it out really good. All right. Looking good. right. I'll bring you right back. God bless y'all. And thank you for joining me on this video. Hopefully we're gonna get this thing lit up and we're gonna make some spam, cook some pancakes. All right. All right, we got her lit up. It's doing really good. I used the torch and I just heated everything up really good to dry out the water. But yeah, this is a runner. So we're gonna go out and start up on these pancakes and these the spam. Okay. Coffee's still brewing. I pumped it up just a little bit more because it's running quite a bit. Gotta put some groceries away. We got some groceries that arrived. Yeah, I'm real happy with this thing. It's a good unit. It's really important when you put your font in, the handle has to be up, because if you put the handle down, it won't allow the font, the gas tube here, the generator, to fully seat into the manifold. So make sure this is always up. If you don't, then it's not gonna run right. All right, well, I'll bring you right back in a little bit. All right, this is a really good stove. I really like this thing. I mean, I already have one similar to this, a newer version of this, but this thing, I really like it. I mean, it's in the 50s. It's hard to believe this thing's from the 50s, really. But it's a nice unit. I got to straighten it out a little more. I did take it, started straightening a few things out on it. Right here, I got to kind of pound and straighten it here and a little on the edge there. And then the oven cleaner took a lot of the paint off, which is good. So I got that nice little electric sander. I'll take this thing apart and electric sand it. I don't think the burner and everything, I think we'll just hit that with a wire brush, clean it up a little bit, and then repaint the tank gold. But I mean, this is a runner. It's a good unit. This knob, will put that on the buffer and buff it out a little bit. Probably this right here will just, I don't want to tear it apart. I'll probably just hit it with a little bit of Brasso and a little wire brush on the metal, the steel. But yeah, you know, this is it's a runner. It's a good one. I'm not making pancakes because we're gonna go somewhere here in a little bit and make them later on. I got them in the refrigerator, the batter. So if you're asking why is my spam green, it's because it's got savory on it, and it has marjoram and it has sage. I like sage because it gives it a gamey flavor. And I like the marjoram, kind of gives it a, I don't know, Middle Eastern flavor, something like that a little bit. I don't know what you want to call it. And then the sage gives it a Kentucky Fried Chicken flavor, because that's what they use in Kentucky Fried Chicken. So it's doing pretty good. Burning a little yellow, but it's still wet. I had to go and turn this thing off and kind of tip it over and drain a little water out of the manifold there a little bit. Oh yeah, that's spam. Looking good. The coffee's done. I ran out of gas in that little stove, but the coffee was already had brewed quite a bit, so it's good. I got to refill up that little stove. I'm almost out of white gas. I got to go to Walmart. You know, on Facebook, I follow a bunch of lantern channels or whatever you want to call them. But these people, like, I don't know which Walmarts they're going to. They're getting like Coleman gas on sale for $6. Like, I'm paying 14 bucks a gallon for that stuff. Nothing's on sale here in California. That side right there, see, oops, sorry about that. One side here seems like it's hotter. Let's get hotter than the other sides here. It's a little chilly out here. It's not summer yet. Hey, buddy. What's going on? How are you? Good. Come on. Spam's almost done here. Oh, no mail yet. We'll check it a little later. Come on. I'll be inside in just a little bit. All right. Well, I think the spam's about done. We're going to be heading out. God bless y'all. And bring you back when we do the pancakes, okay? All right. And I got some more acquisitions coming. So, yeah, I got surprises for you. There may not be nothing super fancy or nothing, but I got a couple things coming here. So we try to keep occupied here. All right, take care.